There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy o' Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dip down, oh blow, my bully boys blow. Ho! Soon may the Wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. Afroman, take a pound of butter, flip it like a pancake. I quit my job this morning. I don't want to work no more. Yeah, fuck McDonald's and Taco Bell, yo. That modern day slavery is knocking on my front door. Whoa, whoa. Get you a big fat sack of yayo. Can't see my kids, can't see my wife. Can't see a way to control my doggone life. Hungry hustler. Got hired at the dope spot. I'm an employee cooking crack like a black chef Boyardee. Got meth, speed, whatever you need. Zigzags come free with a bag of weed. If you want some sure, gotta talk to Herb. Skinny black dude with the real long perb. Laptop computers, rap CDs, Motorola phones, Sony color TVs. Got the porno tapes in the back of the car. Get it free when you buy a hot VCR. Got gats and D's, got batteries. Getting money with my folks on 100 spokes. Cops ain't waiters, we don't tip them. Treat cars like women, take them home and strip them. Match the pink slips, get the smog inspection, put an ad in the paper in the classified section. Cause I don't want to work no more. Modern day slavery knocking on my front door. Can't see my kids, can't see my wife. Can't see a way to control my own life, motherfucker.
You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? Come on, boys, won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? Come on, boys, won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central, Transmogrification Central. I got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. I got hoodoo, I got voodoo, I got things I never tried. And I got friends on the other side.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea, and you became the light on the dark side of me. Love remained a drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the gray. Ooh, the more I get at you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, the light hits the gloom on the gray. The first thing I do when I get home from the road is throw away that box of razor blades. You know, the ones that belong to your baby daddy back in his carpet cutting days. Well, I know you got your secrets too. What do they say to you? And I know you got your secrets too. What do they say to you? Tell me, where are you running to, baby? Won't you take me with you? Box of 10 3/4 inch industrial strength razor blades. That's not the type of metal that you use for shaving legs. I've been holding the door open, I've been waiting to make an exit, but I don't have to take the jump when I know where the edge is. I know you got your secrets too. What do they say to you? I know you got your secrets too. What do they say to you? Tell me, where are you running to, babe? Won't you take me with you? Won't you take me with you? I threw away those oxy pills that I kept as my backup plan. Flush right down the toilet, I do not regret the action. Babe, I'll give you credit and I'll take some credit too. No, you didn't make me do it, but you made me want to. I know you got your secrets too, what do they say to you? I know you got your secrets too, what do they say to you? Tell me, where are you running to, baby, won't you take me with you? War is coming swiftly, the border's closing in. We're a company of soldiers, mere 40 rifles strong, all alone. Stand alone. Adrenal ground is burning, and Rommel is at hand. As the Blitzkrieg's pushing harder, the war is all around, all around. Hold your ground. Fight for 18 days of battle, no odds are on our side. Few will fight for all until the bullets are gone. We will resist and bite hard, 'cause we are all in sight. We take up arms and fight hard. Resist and do what's right. No matter our fighting, their numbers will still count. We're outgunned and few in numbers. We're doomed to flag or fail. We fought hard, held our guard. But when captured by the Axis and forced to tell the truth, we will tell them with a smile, we will surprise them with a laugh. We were all. We were told to hold the border, and that is what we did. Honored were our orders in despite of our foe. We will resist and bite hard, 'cause we are all in sight. We take up arms and fight hard. Resist and do what's right. Gloria fortis miles, the Wehrmacht's closing in. Adversor et ad morsus, the boar against the eagle. Gloria fortis miles, the Wehrmacht closing in. Adversor et ad morsus, the boar against the eagle.
The king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. Yo ho, all hands, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die.
Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be gone in a day or two.
Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be gone in a day or two.
I wanna know what you think, I wanna know what you're drinking, 'cause you're driving me wild with this piece of mind thinking. I gave 2/16 in a lucid dream with the muses playing theme music on a super string. Watch me do my thing when the hypodermic stings. I could intervene by turning Mr. Hyde to Mr. Clean. From lean, mean, dope, sick fiend to pristine, stick to piff and nicotine. Quit menacing the scene, get medicine from clinics. Say your penance when it's finished, then it's venison, a vintage rented tinted limousine. Big things, big screens with big brothers, ugly mugs, selling us a pyramid scheme like a fucking drug. Love died with the troubadours, now it's all ego-driven in fetal position with the needle dripping. A foul ecosystem, keep on living, be persistent in the prison where heaven and hell are equidistant. Give them 2 sets, Marie Antoinette next. Stakes as high as in the cassette deck. Take it back, take it back. Everything's sunny, Everything's lovely. Put me on a pedestal. Hold no one above me. Catch a stone cast at your dome by your self-righteous sinner that was sent Gestapo to tap your phone. I got the blues. Got a lot to lose. Got the new so-and-so pass. Check the database for slideshows and photographs. You grow detached from your chosen path, lose control and crash on the overpass. Motionless, focused inward with loved ones howling like 1,000 Ginsbergs with pinched nerves. Robert Johnson gave me his guitar pick. I could play super strings and rap about my hardships. You collide through your teeth and spoon feed 'em arsenic. Who could stoop the lowest? Who could fall the farthest? It began when we took an apple off a tree limb. Sweet sin, sustenance to sink teeth in. Took a risk and got 86 for high trees in the pivotal moment. Simple components defy reason. Everything's sunny. Everything's lovely. Put me on a pedestal. Hold no one above me. Everything's pleasant and good. Eating breadcrumbs like a little peasant that could. Starvation, humiliation, despair, frustration. Every goddamn thing. For all your ills, I give you laughter. Lady, I have been told that you only date nice guys. Well, if that's how you judge your lover's worth, your ass just hit pay dirt. I'm the most sensitive man on God's green earth. Well, you were laying on the carpet like you're satin in a coffin. Said, do you believe what you're saying? Yeah, right now, but not that often. Are you dead or are you sleeping? Are you dead or are you sleeping? Are you dead or are you sleeping? God, I sure hope you are dead. Now the blow's been softened since the air we breathe's our coffin. And now the blow's been softened since the world is our coffin. Yeah, everybody's talking about their short list. Yeah, everybody's talking about death. You disappeared so often like you dissolved into coffee. You here right now with all their problems, fossils under your meat. Well, you were shooting at a mountain of dirt. Well, nothing was broken, nothing was hurt, but I probably really should have been at work. And if my free time's gone, would you promise me this, that you would please bury me with it? Please bury me with it. Well, my suit got tied and it split at the seams, but I kept it out of habit. No, I kept it real clean. The color's getting faded. If it's running out of thread, could you do this for me, my friend? And please, just please bury me with it. Please bury me with it. Well, sure as planets come, I know it's dead, and I'm here that happens. So promise me this, my friend, you would please bury me with it. I just don't need none of that Mad Max bullshit. My baby, oh my baby, you're my baby, say it to me. I bet on losing dogs. I know they're losing and I pay for my place by the ring, where I can look them in their eyes when they're down. I'll be there on their side. I'm losing by their side. Well, my dad left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to my mom and me except this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that my daddy ever did is before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal'd giggling, I'd turn red, and some guy'd laughing, I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. So I made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, and I'd kill the man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July. I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. In an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the mangy dog who named me Sue. Now, I knew that snake was one sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. And I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die! Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, came up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth. We went through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I know that I've fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh, and then I heard him cuss. He reached for his gun, but I pulled mine first. I stood there looking at him, and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's going to make it, he's got to be tough, and I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name, and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong. Now, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me, and you got the right to shoot me now. I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." What could I do? Got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him my pa and he called me his son. Come away with a different point of view. I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. If I ever have a boy, I'm going to name him after you. As I walked out on the streets of Laredo, as I walked out on Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen and cold as the clay. I can tell by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly walked by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. I'm shot in the breast and I know I must die. It was once in the saddle I used to go dashing. Once in the saddle I used to go gay. First to the card house and then down to Roses. But I'm shot in the breast and I'm dying today. Get 6 jolly cowboys to carry my coffin, 6 dance hall maidens to bear up my pall. Throw bunches of roses all over my coffin, roses to deaden the clods as they fall. Then beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly. Play the dead march as you carry me along. Take me to the green valley and lay the sod o'er me. I'm a young cowboy and I know I've done wrong. Then go write a letter to my gray-haired mother and tell her the cowboy that she loved has gone. But please not one word of the man who has killed me. Don't mention his name, and his name will pass on. When thus he had spoken, the hot sun was setting. The streets of Laredo grew cold as the clay. We took the young cowboy down to the green valley, and there stands his marker we made to this day. We beat the drum slowly and played the fife lowly, played the dead march as we carried him along. Down in the green valley laid the sod o'er him. He was a young cowboy and he said he'd done wrong. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost a minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, pumped a lot of pain down in New Orleans, And I never saw the good side of a city until I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Big wheel, keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. If you come down to the river, bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry, oh, you got no money. People on the river, happy to give. Big wheel, keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Thunder. 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 It was cold in the middle of the rocking down time. Thunder. And I knew there was no turning back. Thunder. Dead man living, what can I do? Thunder. And I knew there was no help from you. Thunder. Oi, 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 oi. See me right out of the sunset on your color TV screen. That's for all that I can get, if you know what I mean. Women, children lock up tight, women to the right. I'm dirty, mean, mighty unclean. I'm a wanted man. I'm T.N.T. I'm dynamite. T.N.T. I'll win the fight. T.N.T. I'm a power load. T.N.T. Watch me explode. Unda Dimitrika nunde savehio ninge tabihien bose dabehios. Colors swirl into a spiral of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light. I hold my head up just enough to see the sky. When we go, we won't go quick. We'll put up such a fight. I can't see where you coming from, but I know just what you're running from. What matters ain't the who's baddest, but the ones who stop you falling from your ladder. And you feel like you're feeling now, doing things just to please your crowd. And I love you like the way I love you. And I suffer, but I ain't gon' cut you, 'cause this ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero to call home. I am sitting in the morning, the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway before I even argue. He is looking out the window at somebody that is coming. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they awkwardly say their hellos, and I'm pretending not to notice, and instead I pour the milk. Da 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 da. Said the thief to the moon, I'll extinguish your light soon. I'll put an end to all the light that you shed on this world in its darkened state. And said the moon to the thief, you know not of what you seek. You'll doom the world to wander the night with no light to guide the paths that men seek. Oh, but all the wealth in the world will be mine, without a means of defense for all those blind. My very existence is a ways to attain wealth, for the thief's only loyalties in life are to the devil and himself. The earth will rise up and devour all that you are. The skies call forth thunderous storms from afar. When you are dead, there won't be no way to remember your name. For your greed brings your end, and there's no one but yourself to blame. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil, because I'm blind to it all. In my mind and my gun, they comfort me. They comfort me, because I know I'll kill my enemies when they call. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell on this earth forevermore. Said I sit beside the still waters, and they restore my soul. But I can't walk on the path of the right, because I'm wrong. Well, I came upon a man at the top of a hill, called himself the savior of the human race. He'd said he'd come to save the world from destruction and pain. But I said, how can you save the world from itself?
To the water, Father Finlee walks unbothered by the 10-pound lock round his ankles. Every step he takes, heaven's angels tremble in his wake.
Never seen a wall so high, watchdogs around the clock, guards on every corner,
and they don't bother calling the corner.
Finlee played that guard like a fiddle, turned his own fears to a homing missile. Father, can you save my soul?
First you gotta bring me a little C4. Bang flash, it was over in a match. Legend has it he was raised in an attic. Parents could barely afford the same pattern of asylum after asylum, praying to Poseidon to keep the darkness outside of him.
Feet hurt, hands are dirty. Warden says supper ends around 5:30. I don't think we need to save him a seat tonight. Feet hurt, hands are dirty. Warden says supper ends around 5:30. I don't think we need to save him a seat tonight. I never knew I was a lover, just 'cause I steal the things you hide. 'Cause I focus while we're dancing off, because I offered you a ride. Still, I am not from Barcelona. No, I am not even from Madrid. I am a native of the North Pole, and that could mess up any kid. Well, if you could reinvent my name, well, if you could redirect my day, I want to be the king of Spain. I never knew I was a lover, just 'cause I steal the things you hide. Just I focus while we're dancing off, because I offered you a ride. Still, I am not from Barcelona. No, I am not even from Madrid. I am a native of the North Pole, and that could mess up any kid. Well, if you could reinvent my name, well, if you could redirect my day, I want to be the king of Spain. And I will settle in Pamplona, and I'll provoke the bulls with words, and then I'll send a man to meet them all. Well, that is fake, so I have heard, and all the senoritas sighing will be the fountain of my lies. While we're floating in siestas, you search for bottles and for knives. Oh, why are you stabbing my illusions? Oh, just 'cause I stole some eagle's wings. Because you named me as your lover. Well, I thought I could be anything. Well, if you could reinvent my name, well, if you could redirect my day, I wanna be the king of Spain. Oh, 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 oh. Once there was an animal. He had a son that mowed the lawn. The son, he was an okay guy. He had a pet dragonfly. The dragonfly ran away, and he came back with a story to say. The bees had declared a war. The sky wasn't big enough anymore. The birds got help from below. The creatures of snow with those 4 dirty paws. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la.
They call me Mr. Know-it-all. I will not compromise. I will not be told what to do. I will not step aside. What? They call me Mr. Know-it-all. I have no time to waste. My mouth is full of intellect, and I have a beautiful voice.
Ooh, Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Your mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. You stupid sadistic cunt, get down with the sickness. Fuck you, I don't need this shit, I'm down with the sickness. You stupid sadistic fucking organ, down with the sickness. Here it comes, get ready to die. Get ready to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, special guest, Morden Solace.
Thank you for having me. It's hard to get away from the Normandy this long, but when you have your calling in life, you must chase it. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian. I've studied species Turian, Asarian, Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know as a tautology. In 4 directions cardinal, I know the blot routinery. I problem solve with tools and guns and even farm machinery. I perfectly recall your genome purine by pyrimidine. I'll diagnose the cause of every symptom you're exhibiting. My knowledge is prodigious, though I'm stuffy and professory. I'm fluent in the Vorsha tongue and Hanner luminescery. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
His xenoscience ranges from urban to agrarian. He is the very model of a scientist Salarian. And who are you? The proud Lord said that I should bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat, that's all the truth I know. And so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. And now the rains weep o'er his halls, with not a soul to hear. The Dornishman's wife was fair as the sun, and her kisses were softer than spring. But the Dornishman's blade, it was made of black steel, and its kiss was a terrible thing. Now the Dornishman's wife would sing as she bathed, in a voice soft and sweet as a peach. But the Dornishman's blade had a song of its own, and a bite sharp and cold as a leech. As he lay on the ground, with darkness around, and the taste of blood on his tongue, his brothers knelt by him and prayed him a prayer, but he laughed and smiled and sung. Brothers, oh brothers, my days here are done. The Dornishman's taken my life. But what does it matter, for all men must die? And I've tasted the Dornishman's wife. I've tasted the Dornishman's wife. When I moved into your place 1 year ago today, our relationship has strengthened in a spiritual way. As time swept gently forward and winters turned to spring, I know you so much better, 'cause I've fucked all your things. Put my package in your mailbox, made love to all your chairs, dropped a load inside your washer, went down on all your stairs. I took your cabinets from the front and your sofa from behind. I looked deep into your vacuum's eyes, and then we 69'd. Thanks in advance for not judging me on this aspect of my soul. When I dick smash all of your belongings is when I'm finally home.